So hello guys, my name is George and we are going to look at the Fibonacci sequence. And before we go into it, I'd like us to know a few things about Fibonacci, and that is the fact that it is a sequence of numbers, more of an array. It works in the sense that one number in accordance with another gives another. It's like yesterday and today gives tomorrow. So if you have 0 up to 9, this is infinitely the numbers in math. You have 0 plus 1 giving us 1, 1 plus 2 giving us 3, 2 plus 3 giving us 5, and so on and so forth. And so Fibonacci works on the same sequence. So let us start now. I'm going to start you off with the assumption that you have understood what Fibonacci does. We're going to write a simple one, a simple code. So let's start with the function. So it's a def fib. Def fib. And now the n here is the nth term because we do not know which number we'd want to evaluate it to later on. Because we can say 10, but if someone wants like 100, then what happens? So the nth term is the endless term to which you can iterate, or you can bring out the Fibonacci sequence. So we'll start with our first variable, our first part of the sequence is a, which will give it a value of 0. Then we'll give the second one b, which will give it a value of 1. Now in the sequence, this is how our sequence will begin, a and b. And under this we'll say if n, which is the number of terms, is equal to 1, then print a. So that is our first. So this simply means if n equals to 1, print a. And what is a? A is 0. That means that's our first term. So if n is our first term, which is n, now in mathematics, before I go on in mathematics and in coding, the first number is 0. 0 is considered an actual number. So what this code is basically saying is if n is equal to the first number, and the first number is a, the first number is 0, and then we'll say else print a, print b. Now this one gives us more of what we want, and we want what? A sequence whereby a and b give us the numbers that follow. So we'll use a loop so that 1, we can have continuous inflow of numbers, and 2, we can have continuous addition, or rather subtraction, if you will. You can use any sign you want, and I'll show you where of the sequence. So we'll say I like using the for loop, so that's what I'll use here. You can use recursion. You can use I've seen someone make it with an if statement, but that takes a while. It takes a lot because you have to plan and you have to think through. This is the easiest way to take. So for I, which is basically just in range. We'll start with 2. Now I will start with 2. 2 is the actual part of the sequence where you go from 0, 1, 1, 2. So 2 is like an addition of what is considered two numbers, which is 1 and 1. Okay. Here we'll say, now this is where you can customize what you want your Fibonacci sequence to do. If you want it to multiply, to divide, to take away, to add, this is it. But Fibonacci, basically, if you do it, it works with addition. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do the standard thing. Again, this is just a simple code. So that is C equals to A plus plus B. Now remember, A plus B is already on top, so that is that. So this simply means the number to which you want, which is the next number, is a result of the two previous numbers. But we want this to go on forever and ever to create the loop. So we'll say for the new term which will be formed, which is A, which will be the new A, will be equal to the next B, enter, and the next B will be equal to the new C. And so a loop is created. And you simply say from here, print C. So with this, you have a full Fibonacci sequence now. Here we'll just come and say, sorry, just a minute. We'll just come and say print, so that we can see the result. Print fib, and then in here you can give it the nth term. Now the nth term is up to you now. Like for us, let us try 30. Let's try 30. So I'll just save this. Let's control save. And then I'll open the terminal. Then just open this file in the console, which is the Python fib.py. You see, and we have all the Fibonacci sequence numbers. Just a minute, you can see that we have the Fibonacci sequence numbers from 1 to 30, and you see it begins with our first term, which you say was 0. Now you must understand these numbers have gotten to 29 because that's how numbers are seen in Python, because it begins from 0. If you wanted to get to an actual 30, you have to write 31. So that's like n plus 1. That's how it works. So basically, guys, that is the Fibonacci sequence, and this is your simple but accurate magic code. This is my first video, so share, help, let's grow, comment if you can, and I'll see you in the next. Thank you. Cheers.